Why, some say the moon. Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? Why does Rice play Texas? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. But this city of Houston, this state of Texas, this country of the United States was not built by those who waited and rested and wished to look behind them. This country was conquered by those who moved forward. We set sail on this new sea because there is new knowledge to be gained and new rights to be won, and they must be won and used for the progress of all people. Thank you.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. I'm KLG Lang here, and as the title suggests, we're gonna screw docking for now. We're going to the moon. Or moon, I don't know. I'm just gonna call it mun because it looks like mun. But, yeah, as you probably remember from last time, docking failed terribly. And also this weekend, I've been doing way too much experiments with several different rocket designs, and as you can see, I've been launching way too much debris. And because I don't know, I'm honestly not too worried about hitting it, because the probability of hitting debris is like next to none. So, yeah, the thing is with 0.18.2, you can't exactly delete debris. So, yeah. And maybe I'll show you a couple of my rocket designs. Today we will be sending an unmanned probe to the moon. This is the rocket we'll be using, the Delta III with the Manalo 1. Here's the Manalo 1, it'll detach. And I have nose cones on the engines for aerodynamics, and yeah, let's see, what else do we got? So basically, we have tons of boosters. These two boosters really don't take us too far, but it gives us some starting momentum and a little, like, 2 kilometers of a head start. Then these boosters and engines really fire up and get us cooking. Then once those boosters eject, we get to these boosters, and then once this engine runs out, we get to this part, and yeah, basically it's just a ton of stuff to get all this heavy chunk of metal into orbit. Then this chunk of metal will propel itself to the moon, and yeah, it'll do a descent burn because you can't use parachutes on the moon, no atmosphere. Yeah, and then hopefully we don't crash this thing. I tried this once off camera, and many things went wrong. First, I didn't have this little extra fuel tank, so I couldn't exactly send my dude here back to Earth, or Kerbin, because I don't know why. I'm just gonna have this guy accompany this thing all the way to orbit. Another thing that went wrong is I landed on the dark side, so I could see frickin' nothing. And then I didn't start my descent burn early enough, so I just smashed into the moon. So hopefully we don't do that today. Maybe I'll go ahead and show you. So I called this series of rockets the Delta because, as you can see, like with Delta 1 for example, and Delta 3, Delta 2, all these have like a 3-way symmetry sort of theme. And yeah, another series of rockets I did is Kerbal with a Q. The Q came from quad because it had a four-way symmetry design. Let me go show you the small one, the Kerbal one. And I put Manalo on there, and I don't know, I just decided it wasn't the best idea. I'm thinking the Kerbal series is not near as efficient, probably because there are like 2 of these. I don't know, maybe I'll just end up deleting them. And then what else? I started the Gamma series. This is just stupid simple, raw power. Yeah, this is just for raw power. It is a little ridiculous. I don't think I'm going to use this that often. Maybe for heavy lifting. But yeah, this does look super ridiculous. Okay, but for now we'll stick with the Delta series. I'm just gonna leave the Comet ones for orbital missions. And Delta will be used for the longer missions. And then maybe I'll try to dock some stuff together, then make like a mega ship in orbit, and then use that to thrust my way out into the solar system and beyond. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Let's see, we got a nice noon launch. Yeah, it's like directly noon, pretty much. The shadows are low, so... Yeah, we got Jebediah here. Throttle way up. And liftoff. Okay, it works. Yeah, this does launch a bit slow because really these boosters are doing all the work. But trust me, this whole setup is functional. I've done it before. It does start a bit painfully slow though, because of all this weight and stuff. Yikes. Yeah, this is... I don't know, I added this little tank here just to give it more oomph so it can knock itself back to Kerbin, but that might have been a little too heavy. I don't know. Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Nothing to worry about, just a little explosion down there on the launch pad. Jebediah, let's see, he doesn't have much to see out there. Some controls here. Throttle down and up. Not that there's anything to throttle yet. We're still using the first boosters. Okay, once we eject these, we're gonna get some real speed. There we go. Now we're really cooking. Let's check the orbital map. And yeah, not much to see yet. Maybe I should go turn on some of Manalo's instruments. Manalo is going to be an unmanned probe. At least Manalo 1 is. Oh, is it turning a bit? Doing a gravity turn in the wrong direction. I think it is. Oh. Okay, there we go. Next set of boosters. Okay, it's correcting itself, sort of. There we go. Maybe turn a little bit of RCS on. Okay. It's better work. Maybe I should do a manual override. Quote from Oral 2, if you didn't know. Okay, that That should be good. Okay. Looks like we're straight, more or less straight now, and let's see, we're starting to get some real altitude here. Oh, whoops, I tapped space twice. Wow. Okay, that's like our 9th man killed in this series. Jeez. Yeah, that was a stupid mistake. Let me go try that again. I'll get back to you once I manage to reach orbit. So yeah. Okay, I'm back here at this stage. There or not, no. Crap. But actually, this is a perfect opportunity to test the descent burn of the Manalo 1. So let's just eject everything here. Let's just give this the parachute. Okay, the parachute will deploy on that. Let's get back to the Manalo. Actually, let's rename this first. Let's turn this back into just Delta 3. Now if only we can find Manalo. Here we go. Yeah, why isn't... This stuff doesn't seem to want to decouple on its own, and I have to keep going to each one. Same thing with the engines. Oh, wait, these engines are on. Okay, good, good. So yeah, right now we're just in free fall. The nice thing about landing this in an atmospheric environment is that the air resistance will do most of the slowing down. So I guess what, this episode will be called like Testing Manalo 1 on Kerbal. I don't know. Let's get the RCS going. Right there. Okay. And we should probably lower those. And what else is there? I think that's it. We just need to wait. Looks like we're gonna land right in KSC. Let's zoom our way down. The air resistance should do most of the work. Yep, we're slowing down. We can fast forward a little more. Down to probably like 2,000. And descent burn. Let's just do this a little slowly. And lots of smoke coming up from this. Oh, going up a little bit. That's the tricky thing here. Don't want to do too much of that. Neither do you want too much left-right motion, or else this thing's gonna tip over. I guess that is a little much. Maybe I should consider making the landing struts a little wider apart. I guess we'll see. And yeah, I might want to... I don't know, I guess it worked. We kind of destroyed that a little bit. Yeah, vehicle assembly. Let's see, maybe I should just take that nose off of the middle. That way at least I can distinctly say, like, that's the bottom. I don't know. See, these RCSs are a bit odd. Let's see, three-way. Oh, then I need to do that with RCS. Here we go. Actually, let's put it down here, and then put this stuff here. And that should hopefully give us a wider thing to fall on. Let's see, how much drag does that tank produce? It produces 0.2. Having this nose cone on reduces it to 0.1, but I don't know, then again there's not as much weight. Could put some put those on. Actually, I wonder, wait, let's put the wing here because we're not going to need it in space and that'll just be extra weight. What else should we do? I think that is it. Interesting. Okay. Shall we launch? I think... Oh no, maybe I should put another booster on it just to give it a bit more oomph. Where should it go? Let's see. I think I'll put them here and make this be one of the first firing boosters. Put some nose cones on it though. Oh, not that. Here. Nose cone. And let's make sure this happens first. Yeah, so it's these three. And let's make sure it is these three that eject along with that. And we should be good. Hopefully those boosters give us a little more oomph. Hopefully they don't weigh us down too much. They shouldn't if they're going to be the first ones in the first, the boosters in the first stage. Or stage 8, technically. Why am I still hearing... Oh, that must be that debris there. Okay. Physics on, and let's roll. Okay, that's a slightly faster start. Actually, quite a bit faster. Does look a bit odd. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. The three-way symmetry looks pretty cool. Not sure if this exhaust is going to make everything down there overheat too much. Doesn't look like it. Those three engines for some reason always overheat. Bill's looking pretty content there. Gonna be the first one to land something on the moon. Okay, and time to eject the first set of boosters. And good, nothing hit us. Though that might produce a little bit of drag. But I'm not too worried about that little bit of drag. I think all three of those combined will make like 0.6 drag. Not sure how significant that really is, but... Okay, time to eject the second set of boosters. And there we go. See, our altitude was actually quite a bit higher. The first time, or the first try I recorded, that we saw, we'd be at 1500 when we ejected those boosters, but we were at 3500, so that's like a 2000 meter difference. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'll take as many extra meters as I can any day. Bill's looking a bit scared. Let's see. Still not much to see out your window. Yeah. It's all just blue, blue, blue. Time to eject those. Begin the last set of boosters. Wonder if they're gonna add like wheels with motors and stuff, because like I noticed you can rename stuff to be a rover, except the only way I could imagine a rover being built in this version of the game is putting jets on a chassis and some wheels, which is not what rovers are whatsoever. So yeah, that'd be actually pretty cool. Then I can like send rovers or something to the moon. That'd be awesome. Okay, we're about to eject this set of boosters. Taking us quite high actually. Oh, what the? Okay, 10th man down. Let me try that again. Alright, let's cross our fingers and eject. Crap. Time to redesign. So, what went wrong there? Well, obviously the boosters came crashing into that. It could be these tail fins. I really have no clue. Should we just ditch the tails? Ditch all of them? And I think I really should keep some. I don't know, we'll see.